Ryan, onto you.
Yeah. So yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, I'd love to address a couple of things that that people brought up. So Richard, you asked like, how do we fix the system? And you guys aren't. Sorry. Let me just say, like, I feel like I'm going to get a contact buzz from all you guys vaping and smoking on all your screens. As much as I enjoy the in-person meeting, it is nice because Zoom, because I still have clean, fresh air on my side. Anyways, Richard, you asked how we can fix this without amending the Constitution. And so this is the strategy that I've developed over the last couple of years, which is unionizing as swing voters behind a specific legislative package. And so that package can be developed through a People's Congress, like the United People's Assembly, where you can draft Christopher and I both have experience working in the legislature. I served 3 terms in the New Hampshire House. But by drafting our own specific legislative package, Richard, we can offer that to candidates from both parties. As Paul pointed out, they want us to choose a side and defend it to no end. But we can choose a side and not care which one it is. We don't have to defend it. We can choose a side by our own metric, by saying, look, these are our terms. We don't care who meets them, but these are the specific things that we want done. And this kind of goes back to what Neil was saying about asking about paramount objections. And so this legislative package, it was developed through consensus, through supermajorities, through approval voting, supporting all of the 50 policies that are in it. But now that it's together as a package, now there's an opportunity for people to raise paramount objections and say, I would rather that whole thing go down in flames than see the entire package become law. And there are people out there who feel that way. Like there's universal background checks in this legislative package. And so if you're a really, really strong Second Amendment supporter, you're like, nope, sorry, that's a deal breaker. Okay, we don't need 100% of Americans on board as swing voters. We just need a pretty small percentage on board. But the goal is by having such a broad package that the overwhelming good that it will do for every American will hopefully overcome most paramount objections. And so the last thing, to go back to what Neo said, is that the goal is to get the American Union identified as a bargaining unit, recognized as a bargaining unit for the American people, so that in 2024, like the United People's Assembly can draft a new legislative package, because there's a lot more problems than just poverty, mass incarceration, and the endless wars in this country. And so in 2024, we can come back with another package and deal with things like voting reform and immigration and whatever we can build consensus around. This is just a starting point as a way to address some of the biggest problems in America. Because Richard, you say, you think star voting could turn us around in a decade, and I don't necessarily disagree with you, except that I don't think we have a decade. I think we need something soon before the country blows up. And so this is an attempt to offer America a nonviolent choice, nonviolent revolution in 2022. And so I'm going to post in the chat your activist opportunity. There's a click to tweet where you can tweet your support for voting with the American Union, voting AU in 2022. And we can connect on Twitter and spread the message of how we can work together to solve these problems instead of letting Republicans and Democrats keep us divided. That's it.